All right. Hello. Hello, Earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We are going to get some last half of January messages for you. End of the month, whatever you want to call it. For me, I'm just looking at it as the last half of January, so take it however it resonates, man. I have to put some sort of time block on it, you know what I mean? So anyway, if you would like information on scheduling personal readings, please look in the description of the video. This is going to be one mini reading for Taurus, one mini reading for Virgo, one mini reading for Capricorn. And I pretty much, not this deck, I don't want to behave. I laid the groundwork for the air signs as far as how I'm going to lay this out. Wasn't really all that planned out, but we're going to look at the overall issue here with your situation. How this person views you, how they feel about you, what they think about you, their opinion, or whatever the case may be. And then the last line is going to be actions they're most likely going to take, followed by 3 advice cards for you. So without further ado, let's take it away, Virgo. Got a couple of you in here. No notification. Oh well. I don't have time to be messing with YouTube shenanigans today. The playback will be up, so if I don't draw a very large crowd for this video, that's fine. The playback will remain up. Taurus, what do we got for Taurus, universe? Let's get 4 shuffles for Taurus. 1, 2, 2 more. Okay, 6 of Pentacles. Doesn't look like too much of an issue right here. You know what I think it is, though? What I think it is the overall issue is that things, the feeling, you know what I mean? Like, for a while, we come together, me and you come together, and everything's real hot, real heavy. We come together, we're a real good team, then all of a sudden, you look back one day, and then it's just like, Are we still feeling this, or are we just kind of going through the motions? You know what I mean? What's that word? I know there's a word for it. Kathy, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. But I think that's the overall issue here. That's the overall issue between the two of you, is that the feeling kind of thinned out. And now we look back and we're just kind of going through the motions with not a whole lot of that emotional love energy pulling us together. We're just kind of going through the motions and not really feeling it. Does that make sense? I hope it does. That's the best way I can think to put that information download into words. You know what I mean? I kind of tripped up on it there for a minute, but the way they feel about you here, I mean, they definitely want to do this. They want this to work. For those of you who are separated from this person, they definitely want to come forward with an offer here. I do think that they very, very much want this to work. They want to work on this. They want it to work out, but the Page of Wands is in the reverse. So they don't want any drama. Okay, they don't want. Now, for some of you, there is no reason to think there would be drama. So you could be like, well, what do you mean no drama? There ain't no drama between us. Well, maybe they're just envisioning that there might be. Okay, with the 5 of Wands down here. So I don't know, for whatever reason, they don't really want the drama. They're afraid of like some childish drama or some arguments popping off. Could be another earth sign that you're dealing with. This is extremely earthy and kind of cold. And you know what I mean? This spread's kind of eerie, honestly. I ain't gonna lie to you. Actions that they're most likely going to take right here. King of Swords upright, King of Cups reversed. I don't really see a whole lot of movement. Okay? I don't really see them actually coming forward. I think that they're in this emotional tug of war where they're really trying. They're trying their hardest to play it cool and be detached. And you know what I mean? And I don't really see them coming forward right now, but they're beating themselves up on the inside. Okay? I think that this person right here is more creating a worst case scenario in their own mind. And that could have kind of also led to the decline of this situation. or wherever it is right now. I think this person is a little bit of a worrywart, and they tend to overthink things and go to battle with themselves inside their own mind. And then when we put too much emphasis on that energy, what happens? It manifests in the outside world, doesn't it? Okay, so I don't really see this person actually coming forward. If anything, I just see them sitting around watching you, especially if this is somebody you're separated from. They're just kind of watching you silently, checking your Facebook, looking at your Instagram, maybe if you have a YouTube channel, they could be watching your videos and not saying nothing. You know what I mean? That type of energy, kind of eerie, weird, dude. Oh, that was strange, Taurus. I don't know what y'all got going on, but that was kind of weird. Let's get 3 advice cards for you, though. 3 advice cards for Taurus in this particular situation. Hey, I'm just as surprised as you. 7 of Cups in the reverse. 2 more. Oh, there we go. The Moon in the reverse. And the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Don't do it, man. If I were you, don't hold too much of how you feel on the inside. If this person actually does reach out, let them know exactly how you feel and what you think. Okay, I think a lot of you do that. If this person is afraid of some sort of drama or whatever, maybe it's because they feel like there's a lot of things that you've been holding back and not saying. Don't be afraid to let them know what time it is if this person reaches out, or if they get your attention or anything like that. Right now, though, I don't really think you need to allow yourself to be bothered by a bunch of other okay, well, who am I going to get with next? I need to go out and date around. I wouldn't be bothered with that right now. A lot of you need to focus on goals like work and finance and stuff like that, because this right here, this situation looks like something that definitely needs to be healed from. And you'll probably have to end up going back and addressing this and having a conversation with this person at some point, okay? Because that energy is just really, really, really tense, dude. That is some extremely tense energy that you have going on with that situation right there. So for right now, I would I don't want to say shut it out and forget about it. But yeah, man, that's all I can really say, Taurus. I don't know what you all got going on, but I'm not going to lie, that was very, very icky and intense feeling. Very icky and weird and tense feeling. You're going to have to address that at some point. You're definitely going to have to address that at some point, okay? Whew, okay, well, that was weird. Anyway, Virgo. Do we got any Virgos in here? Virgo. If you notice, I'm switching decks here. Let's see if we can get maybe a more, not necessarily positive, but not so icky, stuck in the muck type of message for Virgo. I don't know, man. That Taurus reading was weird. I got the weirdest taste in my mouth now. I ain't gonna lie, dude. All right, Virgo. Do we have any Virgos in here? Virgo, the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, 3 shuffles here. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, overall, the issue here. The issue here is the 4 of Swords in the reverse, okay? So I think the 2 of you were never really able to actually settle down and get to know each other. Not really. I don't really think there was enough time for that. There was a lot of restlessness and nervousness and kind of tension between the 2 of you. And I think it's just always been that way, okay? This person, the way they feel about you and their opinion on this is they're waiting for the right opportunity. They're basically waiting for a green light to either come forward or reach out to you, but they're not doing it right now. Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, both reversed. Could be a water sign you're dealing with. I also have Cancer here with the Chariot card. But yeah, they're waiting on the right opportunity. They're waiting on a green light. They're waiting on some sort of, like, I don't want to say affirmation, but I think they're watching you too. They're like watching your Facebook, watching your Instagram. Some of you are already involved with somebody else, for example. This isn't going to be for everybody, but just for example, let's say you're already involved with somebody else, okay? They're waiting on y'all to break up. They're watching you, you know what I mean? That type of energy. I'm watching you. I'm waiting for Virgo to break up with the person. And then once they break up with them, I'm sliding back in there. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That type of energy. Again, that's not going to be that exact scenario for everybody, but that's the best way I can translate the energy that this person feels about this. They're waiting on a green light and waiting on an opportunity to come forward. Okay. I think they're moving forward. Other than that, though, they're moving forward. They feel like right now, for whatever reason, it would be a waste of time to come forward. Again, some of you are already involved with somebody else. I get that really strong feeling. I'm not seeing it here, but I get this strong intuitive feeling that either you already are, or you will be talking to somebody else, or maybe involved with somebody else. So they're backing off until whatever it is you have going on, even if you're not talking to somebody else. There's something that you're involved with. There's something about you that's going on with you right now that's kind of putting off this vibe like stay the hell away. You know, and I think that they're doing that. They're rightly doing that and waiting for whatever this is to pass so that they can come forward. Until then, they are moving on and moving forward and kind of losing interest a little bit too. They're losing interest. I think they've been waiting on you probably for quite some time, and you're not coming forward, and neither are they. Okay? Weird. Weird, weird, weird. What advice do we have? Let's get 3 advice cards here. 3 advice cards for Virgo. Okay, the 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles. Okay, the Chariot reversed. And the Page of Swords. Okay. So, I think what you all need to do right now is, again, some of you are already involved with something else or somebody else. If not, I think you need to get out there and kind of like make yourself available again. A lot of you have worked really, 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 really hard to get where you are right now, and you're kind of stressing yourself out, and you're getting to the point now where you're overworking yourself energetically. Okay, some of you could be physically, like at your actual job, but you're energetically, psychologically, and emotionally overworking yourself, and you need to allow yourself to stop and take a rest. Stop and take a rest and take a breather. I would open up communication with somebody new. Okay, I wouldn't really wait around on this person here. I didn't really see any really nasty, toxic energy that you need to necessarily worry about, but I don't really think any of us have time to stop and go backwards on our path right now. Okay, I don't really. For those right now in 2021, ladies and gentlemen, in 2021, if something is in the past, leave it there. Leave it there. Okay, man. I'm gonna tell you what. I don't think any of us have time to be going backwards. Okay? So open yourself up to some new communication. If you're already talking to somebody new, keep talking to them. Don't travel backwards. Okay? Don't slide down the hill. All right, Capricorn. Do we have any Cappies in here? Capricorn. Caparoo. Capricorn. Okay, the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Okay, it could be blocked communication or very poor communication. Very, very terrible communication. If there is any at all, it's very not consistent. You know, let's get 3 shuffles here. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, see, block communication, I think. And I think the overall issue in general was poor communication to begin with. Okay? But I definitely feel like for most of you, block communication. Okay? This person definitely feels a sense of unfinished business, but they're not budging, man. You're dealing with somebody really, really stubborn, and they're like the my way or the highway type of person that's like, look, okay, well, this is how Capricorn's going to be. Well, all right, whatever then. I can do that too. You know what I'm saying? You're dealing with a really, really stubborn type of person. And again, they feel unfinished business. They don't feel like there was a successful ending or a closing of a chapter between the two of you. And they're not waiting around on you, really. I don't really think that they are. They're trying to release themselves from this. They're doing the best that they can to break free from this, but they really feel that unfinished business. So there is still an energetic tie here of some sort, okay? But again, I don't really have too much to say on the first line other than this person is incredibly stubborn, and I don't think they're going to do, like, for whatever reason, maybe they're in the right. Maybe they're in the wrong. I really don't know. But whatever it is, they're not changing their ways and they're not changing their mind. Okay. The actions that they're going to take, I think a lot of you are dealing with somebody who just wants to be single right now. Okay. Dude, look at this. 7 of Cups reversed, 9 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. I don't really think they want to be bothered with a bunch of this love and romance, and drama, or anything like that. Thanks, Gail, for that super chat. Appreciate it. Thank you. I really think you're dealing with somebody right now. They're not going to come forward. I think this person wants to go off and enjoy their independence and be single. Okay. Doesn't get no more clear than that. 9 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups reversed. That's single right there. That's like, man, I'm going to do me for a little bit. I'm going to go do me. Capricorn doesn't stress me out. Anyway, what advice do we have here? Let's get 3 advice cards. Advice for Capricorn. 3 advice cards. The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. World in the reverse. And the Knight of Wands reversed. Okay, so right now, it wouldn't hurt to take a second look at your priority list. Don't be don't be like this person, okay? I think you're dealing with somebody who's incredibly stubborn. And if anything, see, stubbornness and tenacity and the ability to be very, very headstrong and fixated, just like everything else, can be your best friend or your worst enemy. Okay, I'm a fixed sign. I've been on both ends of that spectrum. Okay, it's very important to take a second look at your priority list and say, okay, well, if I'm going to be stubborn and fixated and loyal and tenacious, towards what? Towards something that's going to help me grow and expand and whatever the case may be, or something that is nothing but pride and ego that is to my detriment. It's very important that we figure out where we are focusing that energy. Again, a lot of us pride ourselves on being very, very loyal, stubborn, and tenacious. But if you're not focusing that energy in the right direction, it could be to your detriment. And it could really, really, really bite you in the booty. For real, okay? Right now, there is definitely going to be a sense of unfinished business that is shared mutually between the two of you energetically. That's fine. That's fine. Pay attention to your internal guidance system. You will know when you get the intuitive, energetic green light to reach out to this person. You'll know. You'll feel called. Right now, I don't really think it's a very good time for that. I don't. I think that emotions are too high. I think there's still too much resentment between the two of you, and it wouldn't do anything good if there was any communication or anything like that between the two of you, okay? So anyway, I feel like the messages my earth signs needed to hear have come through. Thank you all so much for tuning in and playing along, man. I greatly appreciate all of the positive feedback, the likes and the comments and the super chats, and all that good jazz, man. Don't forget to look in the description of the video for information on scheduling personal readings, okay? I am going to go ahead and get out of here now. Thanks again for tuning in and showing love, y'all. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all have a good day.